Is this a deal breaker? After working a 9 to 5 in an office, I am very interested in being a flight attendant. My best friend is one for Delta, and she is going to recommend me. However, there is one problem. I cannot fly to Florida. I have very traumatic memories in Florida. Being there would be very difficult for me, even just the airport. I can't fly to Florida or have layovers in Florida. Is this a deal breaker? Could I maybe just swap the Florida shifts if I get them? This is really more so a question about the flexibility that you'll have when you're a new flight attendant. Even if you were to go with an airline that allows you to pick your base, like right now Frontier is allowing people to say which base they would like to be based at, you still don't really have control where you are going to be sent on reserve. When you have a line, which means you actually have a schedule, you might be able to swap your trips with somebody else if you see that you have a Florida overnight or an overnight in another city that you just do not want to go to. But when you are on reserve, it's you get what you get. You don't really have any way of saying, well, I don't want to go there or I'm going to swap it with someone else. Once you have something on reserve, that means that you are like the last person to cover it. Usually it's because someone has called out or it's a trip that was left uncovered for whatever reason, or maybe someone went out sick and now they have to get those trips covered. So usually you are going to be getting only 2 hours to get to the airport, and at that point you're not able to swap it with anybody else. So you would have to decide if you're going to just call out if you ever get a Florida trip.